What if humans tried to harness 100% of the sun's energy? Not 1%, not 10, not even the tiny fraction that reaches Earth every day, but the full power output of our star. The sun releases more energy every second than humanity has used in its entire existence. It is a cosmic furnace producing nearly 400 trillion watts. To collect all of it, humans would need to build the most ambitious structure in the history of the universe. A Dyson sphere. Not a ring, not a swarm. A complete, all-encompassing shell surrounding the sun, capturing every photon before it escapes into space. Imagine the scale. The sphere would need to be hundreds of millions of kilometers wide. Its surface area would be so vast that even covering it with ultra-thin material would require more resources than Earth contains. We would need to mine entire planets, break apart moons, dismantle asteroids, and harvest metals from across the solar system. Mercury might be the first victim, slowly stripped layer by layer until only its core remains. Mars could be carved into plates of solar collectors. Even gas giants would be tapped for raw hydrogen to create the materials needed for construction. And yet, the challenge is not only in building the sphere, it's in surviving it. Anything placed too close to the sun must withstand extreme radiation, deadly heat, and gravitational forces that tear weaker structures apart. The material would need to be stronger than anything humanity has ever imagined. It might not even be solid in the traditional sense. Perhaps a network of self-repairing nanostructures, or an ocean of floating satellites acting as a single mechanical organism. But suppose we succeed. Suppose humanity somehow builds a full Dyson sphere and begins collecting every watt the sun produces. What happens next is almost unimaginable. Energy becomes limitless. With this power, humans could run artificial worlds, simulate entire universes, control gravity, bend space-time, and power machines the size of planets. We could terraform dead worlds, reignite failed stars, or move our entire solar system like a ship changing direction in space. Civilization would transform overnight. Energy scarcity disappears. Every human, every machine, every technology operates without limit. The Dyson sphere becomes the beating heart of an interstellar empire capable of spreading across the galaxy. But the cost is enormous. The solar system as we know it would no longer exist. The inner planets would be consumed for construction. Sunlight would never reach Earth again, meaning Earth would freeze unless we artificially warmed it or moved humanity elsewhere. A Dyson sphere is not just a machine. It is a declaration that humanity has stepped beyond the boundaries of nature and become a stellar-scale civilization. But it also creates a fragile shell around our star. One accident, one structural failure, one meteor impact could unleash a collapse that erases everything. Harnessing 100% of the sun's energy is the ultimate achievement and the ultimate gamble. A future where the human species becomes all-powerful, or disappears in the shadow of its own creation.